Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, ladies. I hope you're having a great day. Today is my live video day, and I was going to come on here and do makeup, but I got to thinking. So if you saw my stories yesterday, I went and had a facial, which I haven't had one in a long time, and not that I get them often. I was just like, I just feel like I need to take it a step further and get a little bit more of a deeper clean. Well, this lady, she's a rock star. She cleaned every single pore and then some. So shout out to you, Jean. You were awesome. So as I was preparing for this live, I was color correcting, and I don't do that often, and I'm guessing that a lot of you probably don't either, but it's amazing. So today I just want to kind of cover those problem areas that we have, the dark circles, the blemishes, and age spots, anything like that that makes you feel a little self-conscious. Maybe your skincare is just, whatever you've tried, you've not been able to solve that problem. So today is color correcting 101, and it's all based on the color wheel. So if you have, and I have my cheat sheet here because I can never remember this. So if you have dark circles under your eyes, take note of what color they are. And you can Google this. I will put the picture in the comments so you have it for reference. But if your under eye color is a deep blue, like mine is kind of a little purple. That's not really a big problem area for me. My makeup does cover that. But if I were going to cover this, because it is kind of a bluish purple, I'm going to go with probably Frenchie, because it's kind of a pinkish color, pinkish orange, so it's going to offset that discoloration. What I wanted to show you was, I've got a little bit of water here. Let me make sure this is focused on me so you can see really well. I tried to zoom in as much as I could. So I was going to start out with a bare face, but I wanted to show you. I've got my Q-tip in a little bit of water. And like I said, I had a pretty thorough facial yesterday. And so I have remnants of that facial. Yes, these are, I'm just using some water to take off the makeup. So, yes, that's me and my bare skin with my imperfections left over from my facial, which is totally worth it. This is, you've got to clean that stuff out, ladies. You know what I'm talking about, right? So, like I said, we're talking about the color wheel, and I know I've got to stop talking with my hands so much. But what you want to do is you want to Google the color wheel, or like I said, check out my comments and take note of what color your blemishes are, your skin imperfections, and you need to go opposite the color wheel to match those. So this little guy right here has a red discoloration, where this one is really deep and it's more of a purpley color. So they're not going to take the same colors. Growing up, I was taught, well, you just get some concealer, you slap it on there, but really the concealer is typically a bright color, and that's just gonna say, hey, look, I'm trying to cover up my blemish. So what I did earlier, so you didn't notice it at first, was I took my brush. I can't remember which one this is. Maybe it's the multitasker. And for the blemish here that's got the red undertone, looking at the color wheel, opposite of red is, you want something that's green. So I used June, which you can't really tell, but this has a green base to it. Just taking my brush lightly and dabbing it on. Let me get my mirror here. Oh, I used way too much. You don't need that much. But you can see that it covered it up. So if you have some acne that's really red, June, which has that green undertone, will neutralize that color, and it'll just blend in, and then you can go about putting your makeup on just like you would. Now, like I said, this guy over here, which she put something on it to really dry it out, so it's like there's nothing there, but I'm thinking this is probably going to scab over. Sorry, TMI. But it's definitely more of like a deep purple color. And I know this might be too much for some people. But, you know, if you break out or have had a blemish or know somebody who has, share this with them. Because if you're like me, that makes me self-conscious. So I would rather, know how to conceal it until it heals up, because we all get breakouts. So for this one, because it is more of a purpley red color, I'm going to use Mango here. This one's Mango, which has an orange base. So I'm looking at my cheat sheet. For a bluish purple undertone, you want to try, oh wait, maybe I used Sunlit on that one. Sorry. I told you I didn't remember. That's why I use this. So if it's a bluish purple, you use Sunlit, Frenchie, or Mango, depending on where it is on that spectrum. So I forgot. I tried a few different things out. So this is Sunlit. You can see it is yellow, and that is what I used. Mango didn't really cover it up much, but Sunlit did. So I'm just gonna go in. Got my mirror here, and I'm going right on the spot. You can see how it just made it disappear, right? And I'm just going to tap it in. And I like the smaller brush because it really gets just that area, so not all over. I don't know if you can still see it or not. I can see it just a little bit. And then I'm just tapping it with my damp sponge. So there. Making sure. I think I tapped off too much. But you can see it's still there. So that one I used June. Just like that, it is gone, unnoticeable, and I'm just going to sit. And if I were going to put my makeup, do my face, I would just go ahead and do it like always. Just, kind of tapping in those areas to not rub off that makeup. But you can see how you can't even tell they're there. So color correcting is so important, especially, I know dark circles are a big issue for a lot of ladies. It's super, super easy to color correct that. Hey, Lupita, how are you? Frenchie is probably the most popular color to use under your eyes. So, and the ones that I showed you, they're $14. If you're using them as a concealer from time to time, they will probably last you a year or more. But because they're cream-based, they sit really nice on any of those areas, and you know, move with your skin. It won't dry anything out. It won't settle down into anything. It's just going to sit there until I wash it off, which you saw I washed it off, and just like that, it was gone. So that is my little tutorial and tip for this Tuesday. If you have any of those issues and you're not really sure what color would offset what you're concerned about, just message me and I can help guide you to the right color. Like I said, they're $14. Shipping is always free. And if for some reason it's not the right one, you can exchange it within 60 days for another color. So, you know, that really, it's a win-win for sure, because you want to color correct, not conceal like, you know, traditional concealer does. So thank you so much for watching. I know this was quick, but I just wanted to hop on and do this quick tutorial. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually do makeup today. I think I might just let those areas kind of heal up, and then I'll be back. So thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.